first confession is about, I bullied this girl when I was 13 and I still regret to this day. Story. I was a total beach. Honestly, all she wanted to do was eat lunch with me, but I made her life a living hell. Edit. For those of you asking why I bullied her, it's partially because I myself was bullied at 9/10 years old. It hurt so much, but I didn't know that it was bullying until I grew older and I realized that I projected the hatred of others onto an innocent girl and she suffered so much because of my actions, so now I feel super guilty. I know it was wrong of me and I know how it feels to be an outcast, so I just messaged her and I'll update when she replies. Edit 2. I apologize if my confession is really incomplete. I typed it out on a whim, so for clarification, she was my target solely because my other classmates disliked her for slacking on group work, although she wasn't in my group since my whole clique was bullying her, verbally. I fit in by throwing insults at her, and whenever she talked to me I was cold and extremely rude. However, I did not instigate anything and I felt bad because she was hurt and I could see how affected she was. She initiated conversation with me because we were in the same orientation group. In my country, 13 is where you go to a new school, and I was sort of the leader of my clique because I was very extroverted and I tried to get along with everybody. I genuinely wish I could take back all the hurt because she didn't deserve it. She was, and still is, an extremely nice person. Hence everyone took advantage of it and trampled on her because they knew she was too scared to tell the teacher. And I'm 15 now if anyone wants to know, haha. Edit 3, holy crap, this blew up way bigger than I expected. I'm so grateful for everyone who offered me advice and how to approach her / how to format my message. I genuinely appreciate it so much, and for those who shared their own stories, it really opened another perspective and allowed me to see why and how different people may react from certain messages / incidents. Thank you all of you so much. I can't really keep up with the comments. I'm sorry, it's 4 AM for me right now. I'll reply in the morning and be sure to update if she replies. Update, she replied, it's okay, I forgive you, it's fine, I got over it, thanks for apologizing. I replied that I would make it up to her and thanked her for forgiving me generously, and I'm waiting for her to reply again. Thank you all of you who gave me the courage to message her. I hope she feels better and more at ease. I read every single comment and I love all of you so much. I apologize as this post is very messy and I'm not very good at expressing myself or telling stories, so I want to thank every single one of you who commented, and it's touching how many people are willing to come forward and share their own personal stories from different perspectives. I learned that everyone reacts differently to every situation and there is no one correct way to approach this, but to those who said they hope I die, I have nothing to say. I genuinely do regret hurting others and I hope she is not traumatized. I guess that's it. I don't want to make this too long, so I guess this will end here. Once again, thank you all so much, and I hope everyone has learned something one way or another, because I've learned more about bullying in this one post than in my entire primary school life. The next confession is about, when I was 10, I bullied a boy and I worry that I may have cost him his life. For context, I am now 17 years old and gay. When I bullied this kid, we were both around 9 to 10 and I didn't know I was gay at the time. I was about 12 when I realized. Truthfully, I can't remember everything I did to him. Luckily it was never physical, but it was definitely emotional and verbal bullying, which is still terrible and just as harmful. I was really cruel to him. I would call him names, corner him with some of my other friends, and verbally attack him for being gay when we had no idea. It was just that he wasn't like a stereotypical boy. It pains me to say this because looking back, I realize he was such a kind and funny kid. He had dyslexia, I think, but he was still very smart and tried hard in class. About 2 years after the bullying had stopped, I realized I was gay. It was the hardest thing I've been through, and it was a very long struggle of acceptance and being comfortable with my sexuality. I suffered several mental health conditions and it put a dark cloud over my adolescent years, and it's only now that I am finally seeing the light at the end of all of that. I was bullied verbally, in a similar way to how I bullied him, but not as aggressive and relentless. I deserved it, and I deserve more than just the bullying I got. As a 17-year-old, I am a very kind and compassionate person. If you ask anyone around me, they would be shocked and wouldn't believe you if you said that I was a bully when I was younger. I have tried countless times to find him on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., and I've had no luck. I wish I could find him, apologize, hug him and tell him how sorry I am for what I put him through. I know how important mental health is. My struggles have affected my studying, and this boy already has a disadvantage, so my bullying no doubt made his life socially, internally, and academically challenging and painful. I actually think we would make good friends. Based on who he was back in junior school, we would be quite alike nowadays. I feel terrible for what I did. It often keeps me up at night. I cry about the pain I put him through, and the struggles I had damaged me in so many ways, but I inflicted more damage upon him than I had inflicted upon me, so I can't imagine what he went through. Sometimes I worry that he is no longer with us. I worry that he was bullied even more after we went to separate schools, because as disgusting as it is to say, he is the type of kid that gets bullied. He is the quiet, different, and feminine kid that makes him an easy target, and I worry that if he has taken his life, that I have played a role in that, and I could never forgive myself if I had. I doubt I will ever find him and get the chance to apologize, but I will keep trying. Wherever you are, and whoever you are now, I am so sorry for what I put you through. I hope one day I can try to repay you for the damage I caused. The last confession is about, when I was 11 I put a tack pin side up on the bathroom mat in my friend's bathroom.